You doing that for me?
I will leave.
After 10 years?
Yes, I definitely leave. 10 years is crazy.
Hey y'all, today we're going to get into Queen Naija colorist self, but before I get into it, let's do a quick disclaimer. This is just my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as facts. This is just strict entertainment. So the beautiful Queen Naija, she is 28. She's a YouTuber, but then she became a singer, which what she did is very, very good because a lot of people on YouTube, they want to do music and stuff like that, but they still always just known as a YouTuber. Now this girl, she's really known as like a solidified singer and she's really good. Queen Naija has been known to say a couple colorist things. She has 2 baby daddies. Both, I ain't gonna say both of them used her because Chris didn't say like he used her, but he was cheating on her. And it is nothing wrong with her that both guys seem to be cheating on her. The men just be out here cheating. They can't help themselves. With Clarence for like 10 years, and he just seemed like for real. Ladies, especially if you're over the age of 25, a man knows like it would not take him. Usually they say men know within like the first 3 months if he gonna marry you or not. I'm not saying that he gonna propose, but they know. So like within like after like 2 or 3 years, if he don't even at least propose and y'all both do want marriage or quote unquote, you know, they're playing around with y'all. And I can understand it though. Like as women, we have to like stand up for ourselves and really set these expectations and really lay down your standards so they don't run over on you. Like he knows she not going nowhere, and he know that for real, he don't really even gotta get married to her. He knows that he don't really even has to propose to her. But you know, like she don't want to look dumb. She don't want to have 2 baby daddies.
Doing that for me?
I will leave.
After 10 years?
Yes, I definitely leave. 10 years is crazy. It is because.
What if she's like 48?
48?
Like what if she's like 48? You don't know how old that lady is.
Babe, your life is never over at 48 or 50. I've seen 50-year-old women. J-Lo is past 50. Like it's beautiful women out there. You can still get yourself together. It's never too late. I don't think it's too late.
Nah, it's never too. I'm not saying it's too late. I'm just saying I think that would make it a little more difficult. Yeah, you just don't know what predicament she's in, because you gotta understand, in order to put yourself in her shoes, like you're saying it easy, like, oh, I would leave, but she hasn't left, obviously, because she's been there for 10 years. So she's not leaving for a
But if that's something that you genuinely like really want, and if you find out that your partner like has no, first of all, like he said, see if he has intentions of doing it. Have y'all ever talked about it? Like, has
I'm not gonna lie, he might not.
Queen's husband, Chris Sales, he said that she was very insecure. She thought she was ugly. She thought he was fat. And he did kind of say some things that put some stuff into perspective for me. Like, when women, we need reinsurance every day, all day, he said. And it'd be nothing wrong with the women. But I mean, I don't know if this was effed up that he said this or not, but he said he started thinking you ugly. Like, if you always need reinsurance, like, I thought you was fine, but you think you ugly, you might be. Like, that was funny, but it's kind of true for us ladies just to sit down and think about. But, I mean, some men need reinsurance all the time, too. But it's definitely something to think about. Like, we think reinsurance is good, and it's fine sometimes. But like he says, when it's, like, overdone, it's something that you really got to sit down and fix in yourself or go to a therapist. Crispy sitting up there making a lot of sense. He said basically she gonna be like the next Summer Walker because now she got 2 baby daddies and she don't want to look dumb. But basically like Clarence just giving her a hearing. But I do feel bad for her because I think she doesn't have the best relationship with her family and she's just a lover girl. She just wants love, but it's like the guys, they just can never do right.
Hate me for this all y'all want. I know it's coming from me, so y'all ain't gonna like it, but I don't give a But if bro do get a ring, it's gonna be here, just because. It's not gonna be like no genuine thing at this point no more. It's gonna be like one of them things where it's like forced, and them don't never work out. But they gotta stay together, cause at the end of the day, let me tell y'all what happened. I'm just being real, right? At the end of the day, they gotta stick together because it's like, I know Queen don't want to be, looked at as like, damn, I got 2 baby daddies. Nah, it's just boom. Like, and I was an ex-wife, and I got 2 baby daddies.
I remember I wasn't able to wear a bathing suit in my last relationship.
Bathing suit?
Yeah, well, yeah, I had to like put shorts over my, even if it was a one piece, I couldn't do it.
I didn't care if Shorty wore a bathing suit, no offense, but she was insecure in the anyways. That's why she went and got a BBL. She was insecure. I'm just being real. I want to tell y'all the truth because I'm tired of my name getting bashed on my soul. I'm tired of my name getting bashed. Every time I see an interview about me, it's always bad things. Well, if it was so bad, why did you stay with me for 6 years if everything was just bad? Every time you break up with somebody, the females always tend to, she will never say anything good that he get. She would never glorify that man. They'll never be like, oh yeah, he was a good person. He did this. He made sure I was straight. He did this. He dropped out of college for me. He did this. He did this. He did this. He made sure my family was straight when they was on Section 8. He did this. He did this. He bought me flowers. He made sure I was straight. He loved me.
I know Clarence hate to see Chris coming with a video. I swear. Like, this man, Chris, speaking facts, though, he said basically, like, he don't like Clarence with Queen. He feel like Queen could do way better. And I do too, Chris. I do too. Like, I know she could do way better. Like, maybe in 2018, 2019, that was cool. You know, Clarence was a cool rebound or whatever. But she done took this rebound too far. I'm in agreement with Chris. I'm sorry. Clarence was a rebound that got took too far.
Like she said, Clarence is just pretty much stringing Queen Naija along. But I mean, like they say, why do it? Like, you know, but you ain't gotta do nothing. Like if she already giving you all the milk, you ain't gotta buy the cow. And I ain't gonna lie, I kinda agree. Like you gotta make the man work for it. And she is that age. I feel like she should know better now. Like she's not 18, she's not 21. You should make the man work for it. And at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of ladies forget this. You are the catch. Like, for real, Queen Naija is the catch. I'm not just saying that because she's a lady. I'm saying it because she's literally the catch. But her insecurities is telling her that she thinks he's the catch. And he knows she ain't leaving. We know she ain't leaving. Everybody knows she not leaving.
Clarence! How many times did I call your name? You come to the front. Imagine you have a boyfriend. You've been telling him you want to get married. You have given him 2 children and you said I won't get married. You've been telling him, everybody knows, the whole League of Nations, everybody know you won't get married. You have dropping hints in your songs. Even the songs that you're making is saying things like, why are you afraid of commitment? Why you don't want to marry me? This, that, and the third. And on your anniversary, 6th year, by the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, your man give you a box the shape of a ring box. You open it and you do see a ring, an earring. You don't see no engagement time. I said I do the biggest yes I could ever say. No, you see earrings with a light up box. There is nowhere in his Mendola Patapola that he did not come and think about that before he gave it to you. Now, people in the comments are saying this. Maybe the reason why he did it in the first place is because he wants to throw her off. Like, he doesn't want to marry her when y'all tell him to marry her. If you actually think that, then you are one of the people that will find yourself in Queen's situation. That man is a gaslighter. You don't see what gaslighting is? Textbook dictionary. It's people like y'all that will have a girl saying, maybe I am not the Lulu. Yes. Very much Delulu. And she will not leave him. Or the people that are saying, oh, Queen will leave him. No, she will not. Did you not hear this song? I want to have your last name, no matter how long it takes.
Queen Naija said that she did not know her dad at all. So, like most young women, when you don't know your dad, you don't have a relationship with your dad. Shoot, even some boys feel this like the same way. Like, you go searching after man. You so desperate for a man's love because, you know, you supposed to have your father's love and you like lack that. And I definitely relate to that. I grew up in a 2-parent household, but I'm a middle child. So I always felt like, you know, I just didn't have that love or whatever. Now, but my reaction was the opposite. Like, I don't want love. Like, but I understand a lot of people who don't have my reaction or like my cold-heartedness or whatever. So it's sad. You gotta love yourself and you gotta know that you're that girl. Cause I really don't put it all on the man. Like, I mean, if the women don't love themselves, of course, like, you know, a Kanava, of course he gonna use you. Like, they smell y'all. Like, you know, like,
it's not right, but it is what it is.
I don't know which is more disrespectful. Stringing a woman along for years and years and years and years without proposing, without ever proposing.
They only gonna do what we allow.
Waiting until the 4th quarter to finally propose after she's bugged and nagged. Prior to this engagement, Queen said that Clarence wanted to focus on his businesses and get, I don't know, what is it, a t-shirt or a sneaker company or something off the ground before getting married. He can't walk and chew bubblegum. Like, why do you have to choose one or the other? Queen bought this man a Porsche or something, a Ferrari or something like that. and he can't even buy her a ring.
He keep on talking about he want to wait till they get married for a clothing line, but just because you start a clothing line, that do not mean that the clothing line is going to take off. And still, what does it matter? Because you probably starting a clothing line with her money. And most likely she probably going to have to buy the ring. She's going to pay for for the wedding. And she definitely do need to get a prenup. Like, he is the one who came up. Like Chris said, like Chris and Queen Naija paved the way. Like, Chris definitely did play a part in it.
No rush. But it's not a rush for marriage, but it is like a little rush for like
the ring.
Because it's like, okay, at least if you propose, then we know where we headed. We've had conversations about it. Like, I know that he's going to, but it's like, okay,
6 years.
Yeah. But
she
you know,
this is silly,
sometimes
but she
men they want to get certain things out the way. Like, he wants to put out his clothing line, and you know, like they want to feel like they got a portion of their life.
If you guys get married, you making him sign the prenup? So you're gonna be the prenup?
We spoke about that.
Have him sign that thing.
We spoke about it. I don't know though.
And I do get that they are young. They still in their late 20s and stuff like that. But I just feel like, you know, like when a man be like, oh, I got to do this, and this. You should have wanted to do this, and this before you was doing a do unprotectedly, knowing it could lead to a baby. Like, a baby is way more of a commitment than, you know, like a marriage or whatever. Like, let's just say Chris and Queen just got married, but they ain't have little baby CJ. They would have been done. They don't never got to talk about each other again. But now they always got to be interacting with each other. Like, I never understood that logic when people be like, oh yeah, we waiting for this, and this, but y'all got a whole baby. That does not make any sense.
You ain't getting that ring. And if you do, it's going to be out of guilt. Or because everybody watching and they putting pressure on his ass. You've been there for how long? Like, girl, leave the baby and get you the ring. It never will. The money, you done gave this man a whole lifestyle, baby. He was living in his mama's basement. And I love Queen and Clarence, but I say this to you, ain't supposed to build no man up, okay? You did just that. You got a BBL, you're beautiful. You was in nice shape before the BBL. Your voice is amazing. I wouldn't see why the man would want to marry you. But we already knew
she made it too
was
easy.
Out there creeping. He didn't confirm, but he denied, I think, because who wouldn't? Shit, you get caught, you're gonna deny. However, Queen, baby, leave. It's plenty of men that probably would die to be with you. She goofy as hell. She's funny. She's a good mother from what I can see. I don't know going behind closed doors. But it's like I can see that she loves Clarence more than he loves her. And a relationship never works if you love a man more than he loves you. Because I'm sure she knew whenever she left that previous relationship with that other guy and went with Clarence, and she started catching on to the little dress like a year or two after, and he would, if I was him, after the divorce happened, I would have rushed to marry her. And it should have been on her timing. But she's sitting here throwing hints at the ring. She keep throwing if you pay attention to every video she do, she always throws hints to getting married. What she wants with him and her. And it's because she's already given the cow and the milk. I've been there. I can't judge. He feel like, why should I have to marry you? Ain't gonna change shit.
So we both paid away for him to, you know, and then she can have abundances for her family. Legend, you know, now Legend not gonna have to work for anything. Now Clarence ain't gonna have to work for anything. You know, he don't work at all. You know.
Oh, and don't forget to leave me a like and tell me what you guys think about the video. But for me, this video was draining. Like, understand that, you know, as a woman, we all want love. We all want to feel cared for and stuff like that. But to feel like, I don't know, I wouldn't want it if I had to beg for it. Like, some people even feel like that during like the relationship phase. Like, the man just won't make that next move. That's because he doesn't want to. Like, I went through that same thing as well. Like, I dated this guy. And it wasn't the title that I needed, but it was like other certain things that I needed. And I always like, oh, well, maybe he just doesn't understand. No, if he wanted to, he would have. So that's just the thing with this. Like, if he wanted to, he would have. You already gave him everything. Now it's kind of like too late. And like they say, like, if he does decide to go ahead and marry Queen Naija, it's just going to be to shut her up. But it has been 6 years. And I feel like, I hope they don't get married. And I hope he don't propose to her. I always feel like this. Like, when they be cheating and then girl take them back, whatever, just keep cheating. Because it's like, you know, as a woman, you decided to deal with that and stuff like that. But I actually hope he don't marry her, because I don't think she gonna make him get a prenup, and he gonna take all her money, or at least half of it. Hey y'all, I keep on having a lot of people ask me how to grow their social media, how to grow their YouTube, to actually make some money really on autopilot in your sleep. And I have a course that teaches you everything on how to grow your Instagram and your YouTube and your TikTok, how to make money with Google AdSense, free products, affiliate marketing, brand deals, all of that. Like anything that you could think about, brand deals, or just growing your social media, target audience, niche, how to actually sell it, how to actually get sales, how to grow your following from really 0 followers. It teaches you everything in this course, and you can resell it if you want to, but you do not have to resell it if you don't want to. But if you do get $500 per sale. But like I said, you don't have to. There's a lot of people that has this course, over 40,000 people, so it's definitely in high demand because it's really good. Now, I wasn't even sure if this would work for me, but look, what I learned from this course, that's how I was able to grow this new YouTube so fast. So yeah, and I've been able to, from selling digital products, selling my courses, ebooks, and from my YouTube, I've been able to make over $3,000 a week. And anybody can do that. Look, it's not no special case. Anybody can do that, and there's people making way more than me in this course. So I'm gonna put it linked in the comment section.